Let's see, is that working? Am I back? I don't know. Here we go. I guess I'm just on this channel by myself for right now because I lost the other stream. Well, maybe I just leave it like that. I'm not sure. You can see me now, Adam? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I mean, like I said, I guess because I was talking about those rich people I got over there. Because, like I said, the man in black do monitor my channel. Really, they do. They come. They don't have the van out there anymore, but they monitor my channel. So I gotta be careful what I say when I say something, or else that's what happens to my channel. Yeah, cut it off or make it buffer or whatever. I'm not the only one that do this too, but I usually try not to upset the powers that be. But I just read something that Fallen Skies Prepper was saying that he was gonna get a ship, a cargo, one of them cargo ships, and take it out in the middle of the ocean. He have all the food and containers and stuff on that ship, and he can live a long time on the ship out in the middle of the ocean. Well, you know, I live over here by the lake. We got islands. We got a lot of islands out here. We got some islands that they be trying to sell. You know, we got this one island they call Rattlesnake Island. It done been sold about 15, 20 times because you can't really live on that island. It has no resources except it got grass, a few trees. I mean, but you can't really live on that because it don't have any resources. It's just an island. You know, but it's one of them party islands they go to. They go out there and they play beach volleyball and do all kinds of craziness on that island, drink a lot of beer. You know, they used to call it Rattlesnake Island, but there's no snakes on it. You know, and like I said, the private island, they sell it off and on all the time. Yeah, like I said, we got a lot of islands here, but like I said, a lot of people didn't know I live this close to the lake. Let me put it this way: I live on the lake. If I take a 20-minute walk or 15-minute walk north, I'm in the lake. I can't go no farther. I'm in the lake. I'm like a 20-minute walk from the lake, or a 5-minute, less than 5-minute drive from the lake. I'm right there, and on the other side of the lake is Canada. So we on the north coast. This is what they call Cleveland, the north coast. This is the north coast of America. Across the lake is Canada. So maybe we should build a wall. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not going there. I'm not going. I love people from Canada. I really do. I've been to Canada. Ooh, man, I've been to Canada quite a few times. You know, I've been up to Toronto. I've been up to Montreal. Been to Niagara Falls. You know, I've never been to Alberta, but like I said, I've been to Toronto quite a few times. You know, Niagara Falls quite a few times because they like nowhere from where I live at. So yeah, okay. Okay, Cooking with Mo. I'm glad I'm back. Let's see, just picturing zombies driving a boat. yeah, that'd be funny. But that might be what the new people on the planet might be. We might be a zombie planet. If they kill off all the regular people, we get eaten by the zombies. You know, they treat us like we cattle and we the new meat. You know, and they kill all of us off because they the new species on this planet. We'd be the dinosaurs. Like the dinosaurs are gone, the zombies will be the new predators on the planet. They'd be the top of the food chain, and we'll be dinosaurs. That's crazy. That's how it'll be. Let's see, Matabo once, and it was -50 with their country boy from Nashville. That was freaking cold. Yeah, you can't. You went in from Sandusky out there and put Bay. Yeah, Matabo Island. That's a nice island. It's tourists. Tourists go out there. You know, they got a lot of stuff out there. The tourist island. Hey, yeah, you froze yourself to death. Let me tell you something. My father told me once when he first came up to Cleveland, he came up from Chattanooga. You know, like I said, I got a lot of people in Nashville and stuff. My daughter went to school in Nashville. You know, she went to Fisk, and I got an aunt Bobby down there too. Right now, I got a whole bunch of people in Nashville, and I used to make that 9.5-hour drive all the time. But I tell you, my father said when he came up here on a train, because this was before they had the superhighways. You know, he came up here on the train. He said all he had on was a sweater. He said he came up here in November. And he said he got off the train. It was like 20 degrees, and he's from Tennessee, and he just freaked out. He didn't stay long. He moved up to Fort Wayne, Indiana, where it was a little warmer then, and then he moved back to Cleveland. But that's a whole nother story. That's family stuff. Yeah. Yeah. UT, University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. All right. Yeah, because Tennessee State is in Most Freeburg, and I think what's that other one? That's right down. It's right downtown Nashville. It's where they got a good baseball team, man. I can't think of it. They got right downtown in Nashville. Can't think of it. It'll come to me. Well, yeah, but they had a really good baseball team. Okay, used to be able to catch the train outside of Nashville. I was a little boy. Nashville Sounds. That's a minor league team. Yeah, the Nashville Sound. But they had a college that's in it's basically almost downtown Nashville, and I can't think of the name. This is one name school too. It just they got a good football team, and I can't think of it. I'm having this what they call a senior moment, and I get those every now and then. So, like I said, Vanderbilt. That's what it is. Vanderbilt, right downtown. Vanderbilt. Yep. And like I said, I've been down to Nashville a lot. Been down there. First time I ever seen this restaurant called Crystals, and I went there and I ate, and then I went over to where the Tennessee Titans practice field is at? Right across that little river they got. They have a bunch of bars over there, and I was at this one bar singing karaoke with the family. It was Eddie George owned part of the bar. He had his jersey and a few other guys' jerseys on the wall in there. Yeah, like I said, I've been down there. I like Nashville. I almost thought about moving down there. I went down there I came down to I-75, I-65 once, and it was a tornado coming across the highway. I never seen anything like it. It was about, I would say, 300 yards from me. And I was scared to death because I was on the freeway. No place to go, nothing to do. Yep, scared to death out of me. Around Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. Yeah, a lot of bars and stuff. Yep, and I remember they got streets named after me down there too. My last name, they got a couple of streets. I was surprised. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I don't want to get eaten by a zombie in Nashville. I don't want to get eaten by a zombie at all. But if I will. But I don't want to get eaten. I had to get on one of these Elon Musk spaceships and go on up to the moon because I'm trying to figure that out. I mean, maybe you guys can tell me what the deal is because, like I said, I don't believe that. That just popped in to say hi before I go to bed. I'm back really hurting. Yeah, that's the weather getting best of me. Yeah, you probably did too much today. Probably did too much work around the homestead because that happens. Like the other day, I came home. I got a shot for my knee. I was feeling so good. I started doing a lot of things, and I woke up the next day. My back was hurting. I told my wife, I said, it's always something. It's always something. You fix one thing, there's always something else. So my back was hurting me. So I really wasn't on the computer or anything yesterday because I just sat there in the chair watching TV. But like I say, we gotta sort of moderate ourselves when we get to be a little older because things happen. So like I say, when zombies do come, what can we do? Nothing we can do. That's why I say we got to deal with these aliens first, and they coming. Now, I don't want them to say that Urban Grandpa Prepper was preaching hate on aliens. I don't want to get no lawsuit or discrimination suit because you say, well, he wanted to kill all the aliens. I don't want to kill no aliens. I just want to know why they're here. I want to know why they've been messing with our affairs all these years. Why they've been doing this? Why they've been probing people? Why they've been child mutilation? I got a lot of why. I got, I don't know a lot of things. I'm trying to find out. It's I told my doc I feel like an old car. You replace a lot of parts, but it would never run the same as a new car. You're right about that, because I got some replacement parts too. And Yeah, they just wear out like everything else, I guess. So, like I said, these aliens out here. I mean, it's a bunch of them here. They say we got 7 races of 7 different alien races on this planet, and I don't remember the names of all of them, but it said like 6 of them is out here to help us, and the 7th one is here to destroy us. And they say that they got a galactic federation. I think they said galactic federation of like 40 different species that's monitoring our planet to see if we're worthy to basically get in with the Federation. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's like Star Trek and it's Deep Space Nine or something like that. I don't know. Aliens know how blah English. Yeah, but they there. I mean, you can't deny that something's going on because there's always something going on. Oh, hello everybody! I'm back again. That's what I always say. I say, yeah, I'm back again. Yeah. Well, we've been over here about 11 minutes. I had to switch channels and stuff because they got me. The powers that be, the YouTube police got me. They don't like me talking about space aliens too much. I wasn't cussing or saying anything bad, but they got me. Yep. And another thing that a lot of people don't know about the moon is that the moon density. You know what I mean? You figure the moon, if they say like the moon was part of the earth when the earth was created, they say the earth was created like 4.5 billion years ago, then how come the moon is not as old as the earth? And how come the moon is not as dense as the earth? I mean, we got supposed to be the same thing, right? So everything should be part of the same planet. I mean, it should have the same density, but it doesn't. So I mean, don't be fooled. Something going on with that moon. And like I said, when we going up into space and we fooling around up there, somebody's gonna be mad at us. And something's gonna happen. And like I said, every time we send a spaceship through the ozone layer, it's killing us. It's causing the weather to be bad, causing the harvest to go bad. Because every time we send something up through the ozone layer, and I told you this, it's a layer. It's just an ozone layer, and you poking a hole in it. Like if you keep poking a hole in the balloon, eventually when you blow that balloon up, it ain't gonna hold the air, or is it just gonna pop? It's gonna blow up. Just keep poking holes in the balloon, and that's what we're doing with this ozone layer. We poke too many holes, and it's just gonna pop, and then we're gonna be in trouble. Because, like I said, we got some things already here that can destroy us. Like I said, that Yellowstone. I ain't gonna say Jellystone. Sometimes I make a mistake, but we got that to worry about. At least us here. I'm not worried about the nuclear weapon thing that's going on because once they start flying nukes, ain't no need to worry. Once nukes start to fly, don't need to worry. Don't worry about nothing because all you got to do is do this. This is plain and simple. Go find yourself a corner, tuck your head between your legs, and kiss your ass goodbye. Because once those nukes start flying, they're going to destroy a lot of stuff. And that radiation cloud that's going to be coming across everything, you're going to wish you were dead. And I don't think nobody right now is crazy enough to do that. Hey, Art by Adrian, how you doing? I don't think nobody's crazy enough right now to go out there and start shooting these missiles. I don't even know why we even have them. I mean, we have them to scare the other people. Shit, we scaring ourselves. See, I lived through the Cuban Missile Crisis, and a lot of you have too. Remember we used to have to hide up under the desk? I remember that. Hey, Anarchy TV, what's going on? I could have used you earlier when they cut my channel off. Yeah, remember the kids and practicing the school bomb drills to get up under the. I remember that, man. I remember that. We used to have a drill. We had to go up under our desk, or we had to go in the basement. I used to love to go down in that basement because you get down there, you see all the pipes and the water tanks and all that stuff. I think, wow, this is good. It's like a kid, you having fun. But shit, I hated to go up under that desk. If you look it up under the desk, you see all the gum that's been stuck up under there. Yeah, but I remember that. A lot of people don't remember that. A lot of people don't understand fear. I guess that's why most of us my age or older, we don't really have fear. Not about nothing like that. Our fear is different. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these kids now, they have fear that they just can't handle. I was watching The Angry Prepper today, and he made some good points. He was talking about kids nowadays, this now generation. They talk about they have PTSD because their parents yell at them. Woo, man. I should have it then too because my parents did more than yell at me. I used to get the belt. I was bad. I mean, I wasn't bad. I was bad. Yeah, I wasn't bad as most kids. But there was 7 of us. You know, you got a big family. You got 3 brothers, 3 sisters. Y'all all in the same house. You know it's going to be some mischief is going on. And I was the one that always got caught. That's all that was. You know, my fear is my Social Security disappearing. You know what? I'm on Social Security too. So I'm going to tell you like this. They keep saying that we're gonna get an increase, but I'm not gonna put my book on it. You know what I mean? They say they're gonna give us $200, and then they're gonna give us a 4.5% increase in the COLA that's coming out. I'm gonna wait to see if they do it. If they do it, that's fine. And then they owe me more than that for all the years I worked and the money that they took out my check. But Social Security, they say it's gonna be here into 2036. Now, what is this? 2022, 2021. So that's 16 years from now. I don't know. I don't know if I still be around in 16 years, but I'm gonna just play it by ear because I think our government might not be around in another 16 years the way things are going out here. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I never seen it this bad. I don't want to start talking about the government because they're gonna cut my channel down again. But I'm just gonna say it like this. I don't know how come we just can't get along. I mean, really. I mean, people actually want to go and start a civil war. I mean, to kill people. Oh, man. I mean, really? Do they actually know what that means? He said, Adam said, I'm not sure I got 16 years left. You like me, I'm not sure. And all of us, we're not sure. That's why we prep, because we never know what's going to happen from day to day. This crap that's happening over in the Middle East might trickle over here because we got people here, you know, extremists here that want to say, let's go over there and start some stuff here. Oh, let's go kill them over here because they living in our country too. You know, that's why I say back when we had simpler times, we tried to stay out of everybody else's business. But now we like the guy say, I tried to get out, but they drawing me back in, and that's what's gonna cause all the problems with us. Yeah, they say at my age, I just want peace and as much as possible. You like me, I don't want no problems. I just want to be able to sit back, read my newspaper, read my magazines, watch good TV, watch my Browns, watch my Indians, watch my Cavs, you know, watch all my sports, and just play with my grandson as much as I can. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, life ain't guaranteed. I just want to have good memories, not the bad memories. Because things out here in this world, in this place, is not good. You know, Falls Jet, did I miss it? You missed the first one, but this one I was still going on. But that first one I started, it was pretty much on the point. But right now, I sort of finished talking about what I wanted to talk about, the moon and why is it not real. It's an alien spaceship, I think, a satellite or whatever you want to call it. And I think the lizard people, they have an agenda and they are in it. You know what I mean? And then they got these places where you can get into the caverns and through these mountains and stuff like that. And they're here. And don't get me wrong, but I think they think they own us. the reptilians. I don't know. I think they own us because they can shapeshift. Like that, what's that one lizard that be on the not a Geico, is it a Geico that can change colors and stuff like that? That's how they can do. And they use this, they got some kind of mind control. But they gotta be within a certain distance so they can do some mind control. They can't make you go out and walk in the front of a car. At least I don't think so. So I'm just saying you gotta watch out for the lizard people. Let's see. Let's see, 1945. Wow, I did that already. So anyway, I'm gonna try to cut this short because, like I said, I started on another the other channel, and now I'm over on this one, and it's been over 20 minutes over here. I may stick around another 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna go to another thing. Babe Glow greeting King last weekend watching Brooklyn, New York family. What's the COVID tonight? Combo tonight. Oh, it was we were talking about zombies. We talked a little bit about the moon. We started off with the moon. Then me and Adam was talking about Tennessee, for a while there. But I'm gonna start mentioning something else while I'm here. And I wasn't gonna really say anything because, like I said, I got the video coming out, but I'm gonna do a live Thursday about the Great Reset. Is it the Great Reset or Great Fraud? Because see, I try to stay out of it because I don't really know everything, but I do know one thing, that there is no such thing as a reset button. There is no reset. You got to pick up from where you at, because it ain't no going back. It ain't like you gonna rewind. You rewind from the beginning, like when you would miss something on your TV, you get start rewinding it. No. This is real life. There is no rewind button. There is no reset button. When you start talking about reset, you start talking about killing millions and millions of people. They had that stuff happening in these third world countries, in the Congo and stuff like that. You don't want that. People say, well, we need to reset, then we're gonna bounce back and be like that. No. That is not gonna happen. So y'all need to stop thinking like that. Okay. So anyway, and I want to talk about that time travel thing. I sort of mentioned that I would love to be a time traveler. I would love to go back and see my younger self so I could tell him things that he would know. First, I would tell him the lottery numbers so he could win the $1 million lottery. But that don't happen. Hey, Sapphires and Pearls, how you doing? How's it out there? You in Arizona? That's right. How's it in Arizona? Yeah, because I think it's what is it, about 8 o'clock in Arizona, somewhere around in there. Yeah. GD3-1. Life is not a video game. Yeah. You're right. That's what I'm telling people. See, believe it or not, I was a great video game player back in the day. The pinball machines, because we didn't have a lot of entertainment. Because we had 3, 5, and 8, and we used to catch the bus downtown to the arcade. We had a good time. Back in the 60s, going to the arcade was fun, But nowadays they got all this stuff. You can just do it at home. They got the Call of Duty. Now I play Call of Duty. See, I have I got an Xbox, and I got all the old Call of Duties, whatever came with the Xbox. I got a PlayStation 5, but I don't play with it. But I just play the Xbox because I play all the Call of Duties and Mortal Kombat. But anyway, Adam said he was a pinball wizard. Me too. I used to jam to that song. Yep. That and the Ohio Players. Yep. I'd be playing roller coaster, playing pinball. I mean, that was good. We used to have money bet on those games. Bet $1, bet 50 cents. I can beat your score. Never beat my score. Recycling Homestead, how you doing? But anyway, like I said, so I'm gonna talk about that, and I don't want to really spoil it and get into any depth in that because it probably won't be a long conversation. Because see, it's everything that they're teaching us now is half truth. See, the media is teaching us half truth. That's what we're learning from the media. They teach you part of the truth, but they won't teach you the other part of the truth because we got two medias out there that's fighting each other because they all want what they call sweeps, like sweep week. They want to sensationalize everything. You know what I mean? And all they need to do is tell the truth. And that's why we can't trust politicians. I mean, on the national level or on some of the local levels. See, most of the stuff that's happening on the local level, when they start telling these lies, they get caught, because it's such a small area, But on the national level, when they start telling lies, you can't catch them for like 6 or 7 months. But on the local level, you know if your town mayor is lying. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? But that's another problem because see, what happened was when we first formed this country back in 1787. I mean, even though we had 1776 thing, but we didn't start really doing that until 1787 with it. It was the states. The states had all the power. The states ran everything. The government had to ask the states what they think. Not anymore. Now it's just the opposite. It's switched around. Now it's the federal government that got all the power, and the states are asking them for help. And that's why things switched around. That's why we are in this predicament today, because we went from a democracy to a democratic republic, I guess. I mean, it's all the same to me, but it's all screwed up. Yeah, but it's just like when I was a union steward. Yeah, I was a union steward once, and we had all the power. When we were union steward, we had all the protection, all the power, blah, blah, blah. And then for some reason, all of a sudden, toward the end of my career, it has sort of switched around. We went from the offense to the defense. Because so many guys, we had so many brand new guys off the streets. It seemed like they didn't know what they were doing. So that's how it is. Things comes around, goes around. I mean, everything goes in a circle. It's a 360-degree circle. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to let's see, just when the match starts, I always scream out numero uno campo. Nubla, one campo. Oh yeah. Like I say, so like I say, it's not that hard to figure out what's going on in the world. I mean, like I say, you gotta weed out the sensationalism that they be telling you, because everything is bad ain't as bad as it seems, and everything is as good as it sounds. All right, like I was saying earlier when I was telling Adam that they want to give us $200 for our Social Security, we might not ever see that. That's what they say. See what I'm saying? They say. They promised us this, that, and the other. So we never might see it. Just like they say they want to give people more money. You never know. And then they started giving people too much money, and people don't want to go back to work now. Let's see, here in Ohio, so I can only speak for what I know. Now, here in Ohio, our government told the federal government that they don't want to get that extra $300 a month anymore that they were giving people for the unemployment. They want to cut it out right now. They say they're going to wait till next month on the 6th to cut it out. So next month, these people that's getting this unemployment money ain't going to be getting that money. So then they're going to have to start looking for jobs and go back to work, because we got a ton of jobs up here. I mean, so if you guys looking for a job, come on up to Cleveland. We got jobs. We got some good jobs up here. They got some manufacturing jobs up here now, but we ain't got no people. Josh say, babe, let's do it. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna say a lot of government broken promises. Yeah, that's what you're gonna get with the government. That's how it is. It is so much infighting with the government. It is sad. That's just like, I'm gonna tell you something. Our government is in a shit hit the fan situation between themselves. You know what I mean? See, I always tell people right now, we at a little bit past the 50% point of shit hit the fan. We in the middle of shit hit the fan. Can't nobody tell me we not. I mean, you look what happened with the gas thing the other day. Look what happened last time with the virus and people buying toilet paper and all this stuff. Like I say, we won bad harvest. I mean, if something happened, we get one of those storms come through and they tear up the Midwest or some flooding of the Mississippi River down there and tear all that farmland up. Ooh, food prices are already through the roof. I mean, we wouldn't be able to handle it. I mean, people be talking about, I went to the store the other day and got a loaf of bread. It was $70.50. I'm not saying I went and got $7.50 bread. I'm just saying people will say that if that stuff happened. All right, I'm just saying, and people know this is true. And I'm not telling you anything that's not going to happen, because I'm just saying that if we have one disaster in our farmland, because right now we already have problems getting stuff from here to there. Can you imagine if the wheat stopped growing or the corn stopped happening? I mean, no, I don't want to see it. And this could happen. Because our weather is so messed up. Our weather's been bad and unpredictable for years. I mean, I've been saying this for years. Our weather, that's why I prep, because our weather's so bad. Look what happened in Texas. I'm not telling you nothing that I haven't seen with my own eyes. See how Texas got messed up like that with a frost and snow and stuff like that? Should I have seen the snow in Florida this year? So I'm just saying anything can happen at any time because of the weather. And a lot of people don't know it's not natural. It's because of the heart. And because of the spaceships we keep shooting up through our ozone layers, we keep causing the atmosphere to change. You know, everybody's saying, well, it's the winds aloft. Winds aloft my ass. It's none of the stuff is man-made. And it's gonna all come out in the end that we will figure it out. You know what I mean? All right. So like I said, I it's been over 30 minutes. So like I said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hate hey Karen, Adrian, Container Garden, how you doing? Like I said, I hated that my channel got interrupted. I wish I would have started talking about the rich people and they many mansions that we have here, because I think they don't want to know people we have like those kind of mansions here in Cleveland, which we do. But I shouldn't have been talking about that. That's my bad. So they cut me off. So anyway, we had snow in Middle Tennessee on March 30th. In all my years, I had never seen that before. Yeah. You know what? We had snow last week here in Cleveland. We had 2 inches of snow. And this is May. You see what I'm saying? It is like that. They say we're supposed to be having global warming. There wasn't nothing warm about that. I mean, maybe because we having global warming that the weather pattern is changing. I have no idea. All I know is that I'm watching the farmland, because we got a lot of farmland up here. We got a lot of dairy up here to see what's going to happen, because like I say, that is going to be what happened next. Not so much. See, I'll say the market, the stock market is controllable. You know, we can fix that. That's a man-made thing. Stock market is a man-made thing. You know, man control that. Like Elon Musk, he didn't want to pay for his Bitcoins or something like that for his space shuttle, and the thing dropped 12%. That's Bitcoin. See, man control that. If he would have paid, everything would have been fine. But I'm just saying, but when your crops are under 10 feet of water, you know, ain't no controlling that. And that's what's going to happen. I mean, not going to say that's what's going to happen. I mean, things happen like that. You say the sun is being lazy right now. No sunspots. Yeah, we can be careful what you ask for. You know, you get one of those big old sunspots, and they can cause your electronics to go out. You know, because those are like what are they? Those are things that you try to block with the Faraday cages and stuff like that. God damn it, I can't think. Oh, anyway. So at least we're not really in a bad situation yet, as far as I know, about with the farming and stuff like that. That everything is pretty much okay. I mean, right now it's been a lot of rain, getting a lot of rain, but we got a lot of snow and a lot of people putting their stuff in late. So, but other than that, it's growable. You know, we're just gonna have a late harvest, but we're gonna have a harvest. Yes, thank you, Josh. EMPs. That's what those sunspots are. EMPs. So what I said is like I said, in our government, they really don't understand this. You know, they too busy. I almost said the F word. See, I don't want to say the F word. You know, screwing around. Okay, they're too busy screwing around with other things to notice what the people really need. You know what I mean? They really don't really have a clue, because these are old guys that have been in office for 40 years and haven't had a regular job, a regular 9 to 5 in 25 years. Most of them haven't. I mean, you know, look at them. Remember last time Nancy Pelosi had a regular job working somewhere else other than being a politician. I mean, really, these people don't know what we need. If they had to go to work at a grocery store or a Walmart or a Home Depot or something like that, they'd probably drop dead and have a heart attack. They probably call in sick every other day. You know, they don't get a job with a mailman. Then they really know. I don't say electrical magnetic pulse, EMPs. Yep. A lot of people got their stuff put in those things right now, the cages and all that stuff, because if it hit, it can knock out all your electronics. Yep. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Like I said, this was unscheduled. I didn't plan on talking about this stuff. Like I said, I was just gonna mention some sci-fi stuff. You know, I was gonna talk about the moon because I had that dream and it was weighing heavy. Well, it wasn't weighing heavy on my mind. I didn't want to forget it while I had it in my mind, while I still remembered all this stuff. Yeah, because I don't want to get what a lot of people getting right now. I know there's a lot of YouTubers getting burned out right now. And so far, so good for me because I don't make a lot of long videos and stuff like that. And the only reason I started doing live videos because a lot of people ask me to do live videos and it gets my hours up. So I'm doing live now. And the one more thing I wanted to mention, and I know I didn't want to mention this, but you know, they got this thing right here in Cleveland, in Ohio, Cleveland, that they want to give us $1 million. What they want to give 5 people $1 million a week because you got the vaccine. Yeah, I hope I get it, but let me tell you something. I got a bill in the mail Friday from getting the vaccine shot. Now they say I don't have to pay it, but they sent me a bill, and they sent the bill to my insurance company, which always send me a copy of anything they sent to them. And I'm thinking, I was told that if we get the vaccine, that it's free. But why are these companies billing my insurance company? I mean, are they double dipping? I mean, it's just something I was thinking about. It ain't long enough to make a video out of it, trying to find out why they're stealing money from the federal government. But maybe it's just how they gonna bill it, But I don't know. It was just something I had to mention. All right, then look here. I know a lot of you out here, y'all watch me on a constant basis, and I appreciate you guys. Like I said, I'm happy you guys are watching me because I need the people to watch me because I've been speaking to the choir lately, and like I say, things out here just getting crazy. And like I say, I don't know how much more time I'm gonna spend on YouTube or how much time I'm gonna spend on this planet. I hope I'll be around another 40, 50 years, but you never know. So you young guys out there that got channels, keep preaching, keep telling the truth. Like Just Josh, they always say he preaching fear. Nah, preach the truth. The truth, people are afraid of the truth. The truth is scary. Sometimes when you tell somebody the truth is scary. If you tell people that the hurricanes are coming and they get scared, they say you preaching fear. No, you preaching facts. You preaching facts because that's what the facts are. And this stuff is coming. That's why we prep. And I don't want anybody to think that these guys are not telling you the truth because 9 times out of 10, the stuff they tell you might even happen that next week or the next year, the next month, because things in this world is going to happen fast. I mean, really, it can happen overnight. We done seen stuff in my lifetime, especially these last 14, 15 years, that I never thought I would see happen. I mean, I never thought I would see a 9/11. I mean, I don't know about you, a lot of you guys. Some of you guys might not have been born when 9/11 happened or wasn't around. I never thought I would see a 9/11 in my lifetime, but it happened. You know what I say? I mean, how many wars have we done had? And how many people that have people over in the sea overseas fight? I mean, we done had so many wars too in my lifetime. I mean, I thought after Vietnam everything was gonna be okay. Man, I was wrong. We have Iraqi freedom, Desert Storm. We done had Falkland Islands. We done had we had what's that place where Noriega was at? Panama. We went down there. We done had so much stuff. I'm worried about that because, like I said, I got a military family. Like I said, my daughter was in the Navy doing all that stuff over in Iraq. But like I say, I got grandkids now, and I got nephews who got kids, and I got cousins that got kids, and I'm worried about them. Are they gonna have to fight the next 10 or 15 years like we've been fighting for 20 years overseas and over these foreign lands? Or are we gonna eventually get it right? And that's the problem I worry about. And that's what I'm worried about. And another thing I just want to say before I go, I'd like to thank all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service. All right, then. I'll check you guys later. Y'all guys take care.